well over 150.
And that's a 153 for Steve Vadney. So Bob Moran has the trick turned on him that he tried 2 weeks ago with that big string in the first. And Bob is right back with a spare leave on the 310.
Well, he's not going to win this first game, but he can cut the lead down considerably with a couple marks. There's one. $107 in the ninth plus this fill.
Oh, wow.
5.
Missed it. Steve Vadney will have the lead after 1. Bob Moran takes him out for a 122, but he will trail by 31. The big 153 double strike in the last 2 for Steve Vadney. And there's the difference after 1 string. We're back with the middle string and more details on our bonus ball jackpot right after these messages. Jackpot. Hope you have your postcards in. If not, here's the address. And send regulation size postcards only. Every once in a while, Dan tries to sneak in one of those huge ones that's about 3 feet wide. And I have to throw those away, Dan. I'm sorry. Regular postcards only. Your name, address, and a number from 1 to 10. And mail them into Sandy's Bowling Lanes, Route 28, Windham, New Hampshire, 03087. We throw them in the box, and hopefully you come out a winner, either with the cash in the jackpot or with a TV50 NHCBA desk pen. Bob Moran, ready to start us off in the middle string. And does so with a bang.
Well, when you're 31 pins down, that's one way to start the second game off. And a nice way it is. Trips that 6 pin for the strike. Would like nothing more than a double. Looks good, looks good.
Let's say, no, just falling behind the 5 pin.
Just missed that kingpin. Right on it. Nice start by Bob Moran. Strike spare.
That's how to put the pressure on. Steve Vadney. Trying to answer with a strike of his own, and got it.
Oh, wow. Looked like the 7 and the 8, and wood was just enough to nudge that 8 pin into the 7. You see the replay. Wood coming across way from behind. Just enough.
This time through the middle.
2, 4, 7 with the 10 pin. Well, Bob Moran's gained 1 pin back anyways.
Yeah, good thing he got that strike spare.
And now he's got a chance to gain a few more because he's working on a spare. Thrown 2 terrific first balls these first 2 frames. Let's see if he can keep it up. Oh, boy.
Could have been worse.
That's the ball he wanted, the first ball. Well, talked about end of the show last week about trying to grind out those 10 boxes, and that's what he's trying to do here. Oops, 9. 4 and 7 with the kingpin, the 5 piece of wood. Just got to try to cap that wood, and hopefully the ball is going to move the 5 or the 4 or 7, have the wood take the other one. No.
That was a very delicate shot.
Good 10 by Bob.
2 open frames this time for Steve Vadney to work on.
Seven pin all alone. Boy, he's, I think he's thinking about the 7 pins.
Steve Vadney in his 8 previous appearances. Wait until he finishes this box.
Oh,
With a strike. That didn't take long to finish, did it?
No, I didn't have to worry about the 7 pin there.
Steve Vadney with a strike up in the 4th. Bob Moran at 53 through 4. We're in the middle string. $1,000 to the winner, $500 to the runner-up. The Valley Window and Siding Championship rolls on after these messages. During his 8 previous appearances on the show, plus the first string today, Steve Vadney has averaged 130.4 per string, and Bob Moran, who has finished 7 strings with us now in this stretch, has averaged 129.3 in the last 2 weeks, plus the first string today.
Wow. So that means this match will be 390 to 387.
Right. Well, that took all the suspense out of it, didn't it?
Well, let's see what Bob has to do with this. He tries to split the 3 and the 6, which he's having a lot of success in doing, or there's a piece of wood behind the 2. That means it's going to jump toward the 3 and the 6 if he hits it flush. Now he's going to try to go 3-6. Whoop. Nice try.
And by the way, the average for Bob Moran did not include his 390, which of course is a 130 average for 3 strings, when he first came and lost to Jack Ray by 3 pins. So both of them right around 130 on the program. You average 130 for very long, you're going to win some money.
That's for sure. Oh, there's a double.
Second double of the day for Steve Vadney and his 5th strike overall.
You see the replay, and there's no doubt about it. Again, looking for 3 in a row. Comes this way.
Oh, well, that's a tough shot because that pin moved off the spot. Ordinarily, that would have gone the way he played it. Bob Moran. He's had a lot of these leaves.
Yeah, what's happening is the ball is spinning. It's not grabbing the lane and breaking back in for him. It's kind of sliding off to the right. He's not getting the real good pin action, and the ball's not helping him too much. Now, there's two schools of thought on that. Is either to slow down the speed of the ball, let the ball grab the lane a little more, break sharper, or move on the approach a little bit, give yourself a different angle. But Bob's been around the game long enough to know what he wants to do and feel comfortable, what adjustment to make. He's still on the head pin, so. And Now you get over lane 31 and we get a whole different story over here because the ball seems to slide a lot more. Solid in the 1-2 pocket, 9-pin drop. It's there.
That's mark number 7 for Bob Moran. 6 of them have been spares. But meanwhile, Steve Vadney has 9 marks, and 5 of them have been strikes, including 2 doubles.
2 doubles. When you have 2 doubles against you in a 3-game match, it's pretty tough to come back unless you can throw a double of your own. Oh, what a shot.
Wow, leaving the 2-pin. The lead now is an even 50. You had 31 pins coming in and an extra 19 here in the second. And there's strike number 6.
Steve turns around and says, that's all I can get is strikes. That's like saying, that's all I got in my pocket is $50 bills, you know? I wouldn't worry too much about it. Oh, that's a quick one. On spare, too.
Right.
Well, he needs his own double here. Try to cut into that lead. Boy, this is a quick one. Wow. A little full, he turned as soon as he saw the ball going in. And he liked those 2 pieces of wood to kind of freeze together. Now, left-hand piece of wood. Left-hand tip, I would say. That's what he's trying to do.
Nope. Bob's going to have a pretty good string, but he's probably going to end up losing more ground. It's a 135.
Engine throw 122 and 135, and you're going to lose both games.
Well, Steve Vadney has 4 strikes in this second string. He's just become the 9th bowler to throw 4 in 1 string here on Stars and Strikes. The last to do it was Bob Moran 2 weeks ago.
And we still have a whole game to go.
Oh,
wow.
Almost again with the 2-pin. The record for most strikes in a match by one bowler is 7. That's been accomplished many times, and Steve has 6 already.
.510. Piece of wood. 5-pin could be the problem here. Yeah.
Yep.
Wood was out just a little too far. Couldn't see enough of it to have the ball drive through that piece of wood into the 5. Well, 145 is not too shabby.
Steve is going to have a very nice cushion for himself heading into the 3rd and final string with $1,000 on the line. Steve Vadney with a 298 through 2.